What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of Facts Not Included, the podcast. I'm your host, Peter Cabranes, and today, well, it's another Tangent Friday episode, so that means we're going to be talking about something off the top of my head. The two things I do want to discuss today are two trailers that dropped this week by the wonderful people at Disney. One, of course, being the new Aladdin trailer, technically our first full trailer for the upcoming Guy Ritchie. I don't like the fact that he's directing this movie. I don't know. But, the upcoming Guy Ritchie film from Disney. And, of course, Avengers Infinity War by the Russo. Why do I keep saying Infinity War? Avengers Endgame, okay? God damn it. Avengers Endgame by the Russo brothers, of course, in Marvel Studios. So those two trailers dropped. One is superior to the other. But that doesn't mean the other one sucks. It just means that I liked one more than the other, and it's probably really obvious which one I liked the most. Ow, I just hurt myself. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna watch the trailer together, and so I'm going to have it set on 0 right now. I'm watching the Walt Disney Studios version of Aladdin's trailer, and yeah, we're gonna watch that, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna actually do a countdown. So when I say the word click, then you guys can click on it if you're watching the same trailer. So hold on. In 3, 2, 1, click.
They're over there! Get them! Stop! Please! You three, get back there!
You stumbled upon an opportunity. I can make you rich. Rich enough to impress a princess.
What would I have to do?
There's a cave of wonders.
Bring me the lamp.
Great one who summons me, I stand by my oath, loyalty to wishes 3. I'm kidding. Watch this.
Watch out! You done wound me up. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Hey, can you make me a prince?
There is a lot of gray area in Make Me a Prince. I could just make you a prince.
Oh, no.
Y'all see my palace?
You look like a prince on the outside, but I didn't change anything on the inside. Showtime.
No, I'm in charge, okay? I say when it's time. Really? I thought a princess could go anywhere.
Not this princess.
Do you trust me? Don't you dare close your eyes. Hold your breath, it gets better. I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. Let me share this whole new world with you.
Well, there it goes. I'm actually, after seeing the trailer, this is like the 4th time I've seen this trailer, and I've said it every time I've seen this trailer. I am actually excited to see this movie now. I wasn't excited to see the movie as much as when they announced it. I was pretty hyped then. I was like, all right, cool, Aladdin movie's coming out. Boom. Guy Ritchie's directing. Oh, not so great. Well, here's all the stuff from the set. Like, here's the pictures of Genie as, and then Buff Genie and all this weird stuff started coming out like a couple of weeks ago, a month ago or something. And I was just like, oh, no, it just doesn't look right. But then, obviously, to me, the CGI is still being worked with, and the movie doesn't come out until May, so they still have some time to play around with some stuff. It is very clear in this trailer that he looks a lot better. The cast, whoever it is that's playing, I forget her name, the one that's playing Jasmine. But kudos to her if that's her voice. She sounds wonderful. She just sounds wonderful. Naomi Scott. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Naomi Scott. Holy shit. So, yeah, if that's her actual voice, then, whew. Oh, my God. Pretty beautiful voice there. I don't remember the exact story of Aladdin. I understand some of the beats, and I'm pretty sure this is the story of Aladdin. I can't tell you I remember the exact story. I'm really sorry. But this movie seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think I think they're taking advantage of the fact that it is live action. And they're going to use whatever they could use in regards to CGI in their favor. Just like an animator uses animation in their favor. They're going to go over the top with animation. They're going to do the same thing here with the CGI. And so I'm not expecting Aladdin to be an Oscar winner. I mean, no one is. No one is. I'm also not expecting it to fail because of the name recognition. How good of a movie is it going to be? Ooh, one can tell. One can only imagine, but of the Disney live action films that have come out, Jungle Book is still at the top for me. I can't remember the rest of them. I know Cinderella was pretty solid. I did not like Beauty and the Beast as much. Maleficent's a failure. Dumbo hasn't come out yet, but Dumbo looks like it's not going to be good at all. Like, I don't know. That doesn't look like it's going to be good. Imagine what happens is that Aladdin is actually trash and then Dumbo's like the great one. We'll see. I don't remember the other Disney live action ones. And of course Lion King's coming out, but we still haven't seen that yet either. So, as a trailer, it works. I've heard people talk about this. The movie seems like it was clearly shot in a studio, like in California somewhere, just in a studio. It doesn't feel as large. The setting seems on purpose to be small. They're not expecting you to think that this is a giant, massive empire controlled by, who the hell? Where does this even take place? Agrabah's where? I might even see. This is why I don't do my research and it fucks me over because I sound like a fucking idiot. Anyway, I think it's in Morocco, right? Anyway, so I've heard a lot of people talk about how it's like a Lifetime movie. It doesn't look as if it's on a large scale. The way it's too bright. All these things like that, and I think they did that on purpose. I think there's a reasoning behind it. I don't think they're trying to make it look like a Lifetime movie, but at the same time, I think they're going for this certain feel. And I think you got that from Beauty and the Beast as well. I got that as a little bit as well. Like, not that Beauty and the Beast was bright, but it made you feel like, oh, we are focusing only on this small setting here in this castle, and we're going to make it feel small. And I don't know how to describe that. I'm not in the mindset right now to go into that. I'm sure we could delve into that at another time, but whatever. Anyway, I'm really excited now for the Aladdin movie. I kind of forget that Guy Ritchie's making it, but whatever. It's probably going to be amazing. I think it's going to make $1 billion, just like all the other freaking live action movies from Disney has made it. They have made $1 billion. But if I'm going to put money on it, I would say about $875 million. It might not crack the $1 billion mark worldwide. I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, let's check out the Avengers Endgame trailer. Trailer number 2, as they say here, but I think it's the third trailer, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, let's check this out. And again, on the count of click, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, click. Or 1, 2, 3, click, whatever. But once I say click, you guys could watch it as well at the same time. All right, so in 3, 2, 1, click.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave. Became Iron Man. Realized I loved you.
Pepper Potts is
I
gonna
know I said no
die.
more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. I like this one.
So excited. So, okay. Whatever it takes seems to be the underlying theme here. Every character seems to have mentioned it. So many things. Okay, so, wow. I actually want to start with the ending, not the Captain Marvel and Thor stuff, but the end, the basically the last sequence that they basically showed us in the last trailer of them all walking out in the hangar upstate in New York at the Avengers facility, and they're wearing these really cool white suits, right? So this is the first time we have a very close look, a close-up of the men and women walking in this hangar. The last time we saw this, it was a very wide shot on all the individuals, and you could only tell who they were if you knew their silhouettes. Now, there was some speculation that Iron Man wouldn't be there. There was speculation that there was an individual missing because it's clear that they were CGI'd out. Iron Man's there. So that first trailer or whatever that showed us that he's stuck in space, and same thing in this trailer. He's stuck in space. How he's going to get back? Oh no. It's very clear he comes back. I mean, we all knew he was coming back. It's not as if we weren't expecting that, but the fact that you're showing us kind of like it sends the message. Excuse me. It sends the message that all of this that we just saw in this trailer happens like in 10 fucking minutes of the movie, 20 minutes of the movie. There's no way none of this stuff is happening beyond that. What I think happens in the beginning of the movie, and I'm not sure how it opens, but what I think happens in the beginning of the movie is possibly some of the same stuff we're seeing here. Them looking at the past, understanding that, oh my God, Thanos did this. I'm going to reflect now on my life because it's over. So I need to calculate my meaning. I suppose. I don't know. I don't know if the movie. I don't know if the movie's going to open like that. What it's likely going to open with is possibly Pepper Potts saving Iron Man, because there's been leaked images of her wearing a Iron Man-esque suit. It's very possible she's going to be saving him. and then bring him back to Earth. Possibly dying in the process. Who knows? My other thing is, it opens with the Avengers on Earth and them trying to figure out how to get Tony back, and maybe just Tony just shows up. Who the fuck knows? How are they going to show the thing with Captain Marvel? Well, if you've seen Captain Marvel, you've seen the end credits. It's kind of very clear how they dealt with that, or how she shows up, right? So maybe they don't really go into it much, because maybe she's been there for a while. You know, who knows? No one knows. It's all pure speculation. What I do know, for a fact, at least, well, it's not a fact, it's an opinion, but I think it's fact. I really do. I really, really do. This is all within the first 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of the movie. You really get through this really quickly, and next thing you know, we're shooting up into space. Or maybe those white suits are time travel suits. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. But, like I said, none of this is happening an hour in. This is all early on. Another thing, let's take a look at in the trailer. Another thing that might pose some truth to the idea of time travel is that we see Miss Black Widow over here with blonde hair, and we see her with red hair again. And someone pointed out that she has, in some of her red hair scenes, she has white streaks a little bit. You know, at least I didn't see that. Let me see if I see that. She had some white streaks indicating that she's given up on dyeing the hair. It is going back to her blondness. And she's just basically said, fuck it. It's been too long. So what does that mean? Does that mean that they've been stuck in the time warp for a while? Does that mean they're stuck in present time and they're just struggling on how to get back? Are all these shots, this shot with Nebula over here, where she's attacking somebody? Who is she attacking? She's attacking Thanos. What planet is that on? Is that on Titan? Is that on another planet? You know? What the fuck's going on here? Because like this is like, if you look at the backdrop, if you pause, there's a ton of things just destroyed around here. Is that from a different movie? Are they using clips from different films? What is going on? I don't know. I really don't know. I can't tell you. Okay. There's that scene with Captain America. He's also seems to be on that same planet. But he's wearing the old Cap. Is it old? No, I don't think it's... Yeah. Well, he's wearing his Captain America outfit. But I don't think it's his old one. It's probably one of his newer ones. Ant-Man seems to be in the fire. There's pencils. What's going on? Why is there a pencil in space? You know? Or maybe it's not in space. Maybe it's on Earth. What the fuck is happening? This is all speculation, clearly. But what does any of this mean? Another thing that people were talking about, and I was kind of on board with it for a little bit, but I don't think it's true. Skrulls being a thing in this movie. I don't think so. I think that was a one-off thing. I think they were making, they made it very clear that the Skrull... Spoiler alert. Hold on. Spoiler, if you haven't seen Captain Marvel, go off to like a minute in, or like a couple seconds in, because I'm just going to talk about the Skrulls real quick. So they made it very clear in Captain Marvel that the Skrulls are not terrible people. They're refugees, they're nice, and that they're not looking for any trouble. So there's that. That's likely why there won't be any Skrulls in this movie, because they made it very clear that they are XYZ. So anyway, that's probably why. But I thought at first, Ant-Man would have been one, Hawkeye might have been one, but I doubt it. I think Hawkeye's going to have a role in this film, I think, unlike any other film he's had before. I think he's going to have a very pivotal role. Does he die? Who knows? I don't think you need to have death for it in order to be pivotal. But I think he might bite the dust in this one. Who knows? I have no idea. The question of who dies in this film is not something I want to talk about right now. We can leave that for another time. But people are going to die in this movie, and you got to have to deal with it. And if no one dies, I think that's a bit of a letdown in regards to going forward in the MCU. Like, what does it mean for phase 1, for 4, 5, and going forward and stuff like that? So, who knows? I'm still adamant that Thor will die, but we can talk about that later on. But yeah, what does this mean? You know, what does all of this mean in this trailer? I have absolutely no fucking idea. What's Banner's role and all? Like, what is Hulk's role? Like, what's going on? Like, it's fascinating stuff. So it's clear that there are moments in their past lives that have triggered them to think of them. They were so strong. For Hawkeye, it seems like him losing his daughter. Thor, it's losing everyone in Wakanda. Captain America, it's joining joining the military, getting that first glimpse of it. And for Tony Stark, it was becoming Iron Man, it seems, and his life changing from there, altering from there, and requiring a power source in his chest. So, but anyway, we shall see what happens in Avengers Endgame. I'm really excited. I know this movie's going to make, probably well over $1.5 billion. I don't know what Avengers Infinity War made, probably 1.6, 1.8. I am not sure. Does this movie reach $2 billion? It has a strong chance of doing so. But we all thought Avengers would do the same. It did not. So who knows? Who the frick knows what this movie's going to do? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Tangent Friday. It was just me sitting down talking about the trailers and just my theories about what's going to happen in the movies, more or less. More so in Avengers Infinity Endgame, of course, because there's actually something to theorize there. Aladdin, you can't really theorize as much. They're probably going to, stick to the original movie idea. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and get the episodes wherever you get your podcasts. As always, remember that there's an episode every single Friday, and we try to have a podcast episode of a movie review. I don't know what I'm trying to say. We always have a movie review coming out every other Monday or so. We're trying to do it every Monday, but times are tough. But apologies for not having the Captain Marvel review out. I was sick this whole week, and I'm hoping to get it out to you for Monday. I'm recording this, so it means I'm gonna record a Captain Marvel episode real soon. It might be with Antonio, it might be with Mike and Antonio, who knows? But it's definitely going to be coming out. I promise you that. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to be a review, and we're going to talk about Captain Marvel. I promise. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget, factsnotincluded.com is coming out very soon. We announced April 22nd. That is a Saturday, I believe. But yeah, we're going to be launching that. Really cool stuff to come. And if you haven't heard about the website yet, check out our website update episode that came out last week to stay updated on that. But yeah, April 22nd is a Monday. Anyway, peace out, guys. Hope you enjoy this episode. Bye-bye.